Alright guys, day 3 at DreamHack Open Summer is underway. I'm here with vuggo. First of all, how does it feel to be on the other side of the microphone?
It feels great. I don't mind being on the other side as well, but it feels great being on this side as well.
Alright, you just come out of a 2-0 win against the NiP. The Dust 2 game, there's not really too much to talk about just because it was 16-6. There was not too much to talk about. 5-5 and then 16-6, I think. But the Train game, that one was much closer. Did you expect that at all?
Train seems always like to be a close game because it's so CT-sided, and if you don't close out the game early, it's gonna be a tough game. So 16-14 was kind of predictable when we struggled as we did in the beginning.
So towards the end, it was I think 15-11, and they just came back basically 3 rounds in a row. But the last round is basically what I want to talk about the most, just because you guys were supposed to go lower on 4v3, I think it was, but then again. Right at the end, like 20 seconds left, and you just decided to go the other way. So can you just talk us through the round?
I think we got a trade kill, so it was a 4-on-4 situation at first, and then we felt like it seems like there are a lot of guys outside. We should try to rotate to going inside. Started to go outside, but then one of us stayed. I think it was Crims who stayed towards Pop or something, and he said, "It seems like it's going to be fairly easy to go outside." And then Pronax made the call and just went out, and all our bullets hit the heads.
So as a person on the outside, as a person on the outskirts, why do you think Fnatic is so good against NiP nowadays? Because it used to be, even when Fnatic was basically the best team in the world, it still used to be like NiP would still take it to a close game. But the last 3 series, I think it was really one-sided, basically, except for that Train game right now. Why do you think that is?
I don't think that we have become a better team. It feels like NiP is probably trying to find problems that isn't there. They're trying to change stuff that I don't think they should. They've changed the in-game leader and such. It feels like they're constantly trying to change things instead of like stuck with the things that work. So it feels like NiP right now is on the verge of rearranging all of their tactics and their play. So I think they're going to be a lot better when they settle things out. But as of now, it feels like they're kind of, I don't know, they're playing some sloppy rounds and such. So we take advantage of that.
So you've got either Titan or Navi up against in the grand final. Basically, talk us through the matchups. Who do you think will be better for you?
I don't think none of the teams are better for us. They're both teams that we don't feel really comfortable playing. We know Titan have really good. They know what we do. Existence is great on reading Pronax. We always have a struggle against Titan, and Navi has a play style that doesn't suit us very well as well. They play kind of defensive, and we like to play offensive, and it kind of could be clashes tactic-wise against a team like Navi. So none of the teams feels more comfortable than the other to face, but we like the Titan guys. It would be fun for them to play in a final.
So now that you've had some time to adapt to the team, how are you feeling as a new coach of Fnatic?
I've been here for 2 weeks now, and even though I know them from back and I've been with Katowice, my role is still kind of defensive. I don't take that much room. I'm just relaxed, and if we struggle, which we haven't done yet, but then I step in like we should try this or that, and just try to pump the guys up. But I think my involvement will be much more for the coming weeks. Me and Pronax are gonna sit down and like really focus on the ECL ECA Pro League now, and check all the teams, check our own play, what works, what doesn't work. We basically went from like the best team in the world on Cobble to one of the worst. It feels like, but we don't know it was just a slump or if we really need to rearrange all of our Cobble play. But that's one of the things that we're going to look into, and why we struggle against TSM and no other team, stuff like that. So me and Pronax will have a tough few weeks ahead of us.
So now that you touch on TSM a little bit, why do you think Fnatic has so many problems against them right now?
I think TSM has kind of a similar play to Navi. They play kind of defensive, and I don't know, we don't feel comfortable in taking the duels against them because we don't quite know what they're doing. Some rounds they play aggressive, but some defensive. So we don't feel a comfortable way to play against them, because we want to take duels, sometimes together, sometimes alone, and it tends to be like if one of us feels like we have a free frag and we go into a duel against one guy, there's always some backup, crossfire or whatever. So they play really good, but we have to break down how they play and why we have such problems with it.
All right, thanks vuggo for the interview. Do you have anything left to add?
No, I just want to thank all the fans, of course, and the sponsors. Thank you.
All right, that was the first interview from day 3. Make sure to stay tuned to HLTV.org for more exclusive content.